Over 70% of investors use EPS estimates in their investment process. Why? You need to know where your expectations lie in relation to the market more broadly. But getting an accurate read on earnings expectations is hard. Sure, you can get EPS and revenue estimates from sell-side Wall Street investment banks, but these estimates are flawed. The research analysts all tend to agree with one another. Revisions happen slowly, and analysts often sandbag their estimates. What if there was a superior earnings estimates dataset that could be used to generate profitable ideas and manage risk around earnings events? Estimize is a real-time earnings estimate dataset that samples a much broader population, including buy-side and industry experts, and is both more accurate and more representative as a result. World-class quantitative hedge funds, like WorldQuant, are currently using this exact data to generate alpha, and now, for the first time, you too can identify the same profitable trades and manage risk more effectively by using the Estimize Stock Screener. The Stock Screener allows you to filter and sort the entire Estimize universe, giving you a more accurate and more representative insight into the market's true expectations. Estimize samples over 12,000 participants, with a significant portion of our contributors consisting of buy-side analysts at top hedge funds, asset managers, and industry experts. This means you can now get revenue and EPS estimates directly from the smartest and most important market participants in real time. The Estimize Stock Screener also lets you monitor and trade on these changes in expectations by finding companies where there is a difference in expectations between Estimize and Wall Street. Start your free trial now at estimize.com/screener. One profitable trading strategy identifies companies where the Estimize community is significantly more bullish than Wall Street. In the third quarter of 2015, the screener identified Amazon as a company where the Estimize EPS consensus rose by over 40% into earnings, while Wall Street was largely flat. The gap between Estimize and Wall Street ended up being about 45%. Subsequently, the stock gained 11% after results were released. You can replicate this screen and identify stocks that are likely to outperform in the coming quarter. For example, you can find companies where Estimize is most bullish relative to Wall Street. Set the filter to all companies reporting in the next 90 days and sort by the relative difference column. To see only stocks where the company beats Estimize consensus at least 60% of the time, change the filter in the top right. To include only companies where Estimize has at least 10 quarters of data, select the filter in the bottom right. You're then left with a list of companies that have regularly beaten Estimize consensus and are likely to do so again in the future based on past performance. You can also save this screen, after which point you will start receiving daily email alerts whenever a new company joins the list or an existing company drops off. You can also export the data to a CSV. Sign up now for a free trial to get access to this exact screen. Top investors make sure they have a strong grasp on where their earnings expectations lie relative to consensus prior to the earnings print. Never miss another shift in true consensus relative to your estimates by using the Estimize Stock Screener. You can avoid losses from bad trades by screening for stocks on your watch list where the Estimize consensus is well below your expectation. In the first quarter of 2015, the screener identified Facebook as a stock where Estimize consensus expectations were being upgraded going into the earnings print, whereas Wall Street was largely flat. Estimize users could plainly see that the earnings expectations were getting too aggressive and were getting a signal from Estimize to trim or short Facebook into results. Even though it beat Wall Street earnings expectations, the stock was down 7% in the aftermarket, as it missed the real number the market was hoping for, the Estimize consensus. To replicate this screen, simply load your watch list by clicking the box in the top right. Sort by those stocks where Estimize is least bullish relative to Wall Street. You can also filter for stocks where the company regularly beats Estimize EPS consensus. Estimize is the most accurate and most representative earnings estimate data source available and is available exclusively at estimize.com. Create an account now and log in to start your trial today.